AEW today announced via Tony Khan in Dynamite saying that March 13th, the episode will be at the TD Garden, which is a larger venue than they usually use, and it's called Big Business. Like, that's the name that they're labeling for the Dynamite episode. And who else in the industry is associated with business, aka money? Mercedes Mone.
And Boston as well.
And Boston as well.
If y'all look in the background, it say Boston.
Oh, Boston. I get what you're saying. Yeah, it's obvious. It's obvious. Yeah. She didn't show up at the Rumble. She didn't show up after the Rumble.
Nope.
Yeah.
And they would have done it around that week to put her at the press conference if she had showed up to WWE. And the timeline lines up with her injury, and her healing. So March 13th is next month. And it's funny because the tickets are going on sale this weekend. So they're really trying to promote that show to get it sold out for her, because they know that if they don't promote it this way, it's going to be empty.
And it could very well still be empty.
Oh, it sure can, but it's going to be, they're being smart with it. They're like, hey, we got to promote this, because if she just shows up and it's not a pay-per-view and it's just a random show at the TD Garden, no one's going to really be aware, and they're probably not going to come. So he kind of made it obvious enough for fans to do the promoting for him.
Yep. It's like the way that they did the promotion for like Punk coming in.
Yes, it was kind of obvious as well. So the thing is that we know Sasha Banks, for those of you that, remember her for her WWE performance, WWE had issues with Sasha Banks because she walked out. She was unhappy with the tag titles. She went to New Japan. She went to other places to wrestle. I'm trying to bulldoze through the story. There's more to it. She walked out with Naomi. She was unhappy with the story and all this, that. She stood up for herself. She ended up wrestling around the world. She didn't really sign with anyone. She was a free agent, and she was doing her own thing, and she got injured. Well, now she's looking for guaranteed money, and AEW seems to be the place offering her the best schedule, the best money for her situation right now. And I get it. I see it. I understand it. For me personally, guys, I got to be frank. It doesn't do anything for me personally. Like, I'm happy for AEW. They need to boost the women's division sorely, since they're not really pumping out new women.
Nope.
Breaking into the scene. There's a few. All right, there's a few. So don't eat me alive, YouTube. There's a few. But let's be real. They're not really promoting big female superstars to this caliber, and they lost Jade, and they've kind of been scrambling trying to find that next star. Tony Storm has been doing phenomenal work for them, but
the fact that they're not using what was it, Britt Baker?
Yeah, Britt Baker. I think she was hurt or something like that.
No, they said she just been off of TV.
Really?
Yeah, supposedly she hasn't been injured. She's just off of TV. Then that's
maybe she's taking a break.
Yeah, it could be, but if they're just not using her, that's really stupid.
Yeah, I think there's a little more to that. We won't really know anytime soon. Yeah. I think there's more to it. But at the end of the day, the big announcement from Tony Khan in today's Dynamite was Big Business, March 13th. They didn't show this picture for Sasha Banks or Mercedes Mone. I just pulled this picture from Google, if I'm honest. I just thought it would be the best to utilize for this video, because I'd rather not use Tony Khan's face and use the big announcement. thumbnail. so so VJ, how do you feel about this move for AEW? Sasha Banks, Monet, aka going over there.
If done right, I'm all for it.
Okay. How about you, Keon?
I gotta be a little, I gotta be on the bad side of this.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna
Uh-oh.
be honest with you. I'm sorry, but she's just not gonna move nobody. Okay, look, she's gonna come in, she's gonna, get a few started, whatever. But I feel like she's just not gonna move a needle. They need to figure out something about, getting people to move and put people in seats. It's not like, bro, first of all, y'all need to lower the ticket prices. On top of that,
No, they have. They're like $20 starting, and they're even lower level. I went to an AEW show here,
oh, did they?
and
Okay.
yeah, and I paid literally like $30 a pop, and it was lower level. I was pretty close to the bottom. It's as cheap as it could possibly be, and the shows are good, man. The problem with them right now is just that they put on good action, good shows in terms
No
of.
stories.
Yeah, exactly. No stories. Spoiler alert. So you can't do weekly programming with no stories and expect for people to want to show up every week because, well, you could easily say, oh, I'll watch it next time they're in town. I don't really, it needs to be must see TV. It needs to be something that you want to be there for the moment because the story being told is captivating. And obviously,
That's exactly.
go ahead.
I was saying exactly.
Yeah, so, promoting big business is a good thing for them. I hope that it sells out. I wish them well. We need AEW to stick around. So, Mercedes Mone on her way to AEW, it seems. Hit me up in the comments section, ladies and gentlemen. I know I see the chat saying, well, Sense is saying clickbait, and you guys are not really rocking with it. She thinks she's better than she is. Who cares about Sasha entitled Banks? Wow. How do you guys feel? I don't know. The chat right now and the live stream ain't feeling it.